Hi, this is Steph with Belladonna Dyes, and today we're going to make a black-backed spiral. For this shirt, I'm using a hemostat to help me twist it. I feel like it makes a nice tight center. I gave the shirt a little pinch, and then I locked the hemostat down on the first click. You don't want to over tighten the hemostat because it makes it hard to get it out when you have it all twisted up. Once you have the shirt most of the way spiraled up, it's time to take the hemostat out. So unlock it and wiggle it gently while holding down the center of the spiral. If you pull it out really hard, you're going to pull the whole spiral with you and you're going to end up having to redo it. I like to secure my spirals with rubber bands. And these are the new rubber bands that I got a couple weeks ago, and I absolutely love them. I have a link for them down below in the description box, along with pretty much everything that I use for tie-dye. I strongly recommend that you check them out. I want this to be a nice tight spiral, so you're watching me continue to work the ends of the shirt around, and I'll put the rubber bands on and then I'll pull it, and if I can, I'll tuck it into the nearest rubber band. So just keep working with your spirals until you get it nice and secure. So I flip the shirt over, and using a washable marker, I'm going to mark out my pattern. For this particular shirt, I'm using two colors, turquoise and purple, and so I'm just going to make it into 4 pieces of pie. And I want to orientate my tag up into the top and into the center. This is just my personal preference. You can do it however you prefer, but this is how I like to do it. After letting the shirt sit for about 10 minutes, I came back and I flipped it over, and I'm just going to repeat the color on the back. Now it's time to add the Raven Black, and I must have had a clog in the tip of this bottle because it just exploded everywhere. What a mess. Anyways, you want to move quickly when adding this black to the back of the shirt because you don't want it to soak all the way through. Once I get it all the way coated, I'm going to flip it back over. And the reason why I do that is because if I left it this way, that black dye would just continue to seep all the way through. I want a touch of black. I don't want it to become overly black. And then we're going to let it batch for 24 hours. It's been 24 hours and now it's time to rinse out our shirt. As always, I start by using cold water, and that's going to rinse out any soda ash that might still be reacting within the cotton fibers. And then I'm going to gradually increase the water up to hot and rinse until the water runs clear. Now, this is turquoise, and it's going to require a lot of rinsing. So after the rinse out, I'm going to take it to the washing machine, and I'm going to do a hot water cycle. I do a second hot water cycle using Synthropol, a textile detergent from Dharma, and then I do a third hot water cycle using Milsoft. I also get that from Dharma, and Milsoft brings softness back into the fabric. And I've been adding a little bit of Downy because Downy makes it smell really nice and it makes it extra soft. And then from here, it's going to go into the dryer and we'll come back and we'll see our results. Well, here it is, guys. Here's our shirt after it's been washed and dried. And I love this shirt. It's so vibrant, it's so pretty. Don't underestimate the color grape. It's really beautiful. And the turquoise, it's always so vibrant. The black stripes just really make it pop. What do you guys think? Go ahead and leave me some comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up, and click the bell for future notifications. And remember, have fun tie-dyeing.